Good morning, students of St.Michaels, class 12. This is the accountancy class, and we were continuing with the chapter Introduction to Partnership. So, this is the fifth class, and in the previous classes, we had already learned how to prepare a profit and loss appropriation account, and we also solved a simple example on how to prepare it. I had also given you some homework, and that homework is to be submitted to me by this week. So we had learned that how the interest on capital is to be calculated when there is introduction or withdrawal of capital during the year, on which also homework was given. So in today's class, we are going to learn the examples on interest on drawings. We have already learned the interest on drawings, and in this class we are going to learn the different cases on interest on drawings. So each person withdraws money according to their needs. So we had learned that interest on drawings is to be calculated for the number of months for which the drawings was taken. Suppose the drawings was taken in April, then the interest will be calculated for 9 months from April to December. It may happen that every one of us have expenses, and each of the partners withdraws money from the firm each month. So the partners may withdraw it in the beginning of the month, they may withdraw it in the middle of the month, or they may withdraw it in the end of the month. So we'll learn that how to calculate interest on these drawings in each of the cases. So you don't have to copy this because this was already written from the previous classes. However, you can copy this if you want. So next we are going to learn the cases. So normally there are three cases, which is very simple to understand. You just have to remember this figure. So normally what happens when we say that interest on drawings, when the month is not given, when the month of drawings is not given, what do? We just multiply the figure of interest on capital by 6 by 12. However, there are three cases in total. Case 1, that a partner withdraws a certain fixed amount. Right, it will only work if a fixed amount of money is withdrawn by a partner every month. So if it is withdrawn in the beginning of every month, then we won't multiply the interest with 6 by 12. Instead, we'll multiply the interest with 6.5 by 12. If the drawings are made in the middle of every month, then they are to be multiplied by with 6 by 12, and if they are withdrawn at the end of every month, then 5.5 by 12. Please note that the drawings should be equal every month. Suppose a person is withdrawing rupees 5,000 every month for 12 months, suppose in the middle or end or beginning, then only this formula will work. This is quite simple, you just have to remember it. Beginning of every month 6.5 by 12, middle of every month 6 by 12, end of every month 5.5 by 12. Let's solve some examples on this. So A, B and C are partners in a firm. Drawings made by each partners are as follows. The interest rate is 6% per annum. So A has withdrawn rupees 3,000 at the beginning of every month, B withdrew 2,000 at the middle, and C withdrew 1,000 at the end. So A has withdrawn rupees 3,000, right? For how many months? For 12 months. So 3,000 into 12 first of all. Now what is the rate of interest? The rate of interest is 6%. So 3,000 into 12 into 6%. Now, has he withdrawn it in the beginning? Yes, in the beginning of every month. So into 6.5 by 12. So 3000 into 12 into 6% divided by 12 into 6.5. So interest is 1170. Now in the case of B, B has withdrawn rupees 2000 at the middle of every month. So 2000 into 12 into 6%, rate of interest will be same, only the months will change. In the middle, so 6 by 12. So the rate of interest is, the interest on drawings is 720. Now last, let's calculate the interest for C. C has withdrawn 1000 per month, means 1000 into 12 into 6% into at the end of every month. So into, sorry, 5.5 by 12. Okay, so 12,000 into 6% divided by 12 into 5.5. So the rate of interest is, the interest on drawings is 330. So 330 plus 720 plus 1170 is equal to 2220. Now this amount, where will it go? When we prepare the PL and appropriation account, this amount will be credited to the PL AppPro account. This was, I believe, very easy. Next case is that the partners may withdraw a certain amount of money in quarters. Understand the meaning of quarter. A quarter means third. A quarter means a third of each thing. Three-fourth, I mean. So a year has 12 months and it has 4 quarters. So if a partner withdraws money in each quarter, he withdraws a certain amount of money, same amount of money in each quarter. So means he is withdrawing 4 times. He is withdrawing the money 4 times in a year. Each year has 4 quarters, and if a partner withdraws certain amount of money in each quarter, means he is withdrawing the money 4 times in a year. Now he may withdraw a certain amount of money for in the beginning of each quarter, in the middle of each quarter, and in the end of each quarter. So quarter is different from withdrawing in each month. Now why do partners do like this? Why do they withdraw cash in each quarter? Why not every month? To avoid the formalities, to avoid the complication in calculating the interest on drawings. Suppose I'm taking 2000 every month for my monthly expenses. So why can't I take 6000 at one time and then leave it for 3 months, and then again after 3 months I'll take 6000 again. It can happen like that. So it's nothing very complicated. It's just a simple case of partners withdrawing cash at the beginning, middle, and end of each quarter. So if a partner withdraws a certain amount of money in the beginning of each quarter, then everything will be same except the months will be multiplied by 7.5 by 12. If he withdraws in the middle of each quarter, then 6 by 12. If he withdraws in the end of each quarter, 4.5 by 12. So it's different from the above case. Okay, now let's understand the quarters so that you don't face any problem in the practical problems. So normally not fact, it's a fact that there are 4 quarters in a year. First one is, if the sum says that the year ending is December 31st, what does it say? It says that the year ending is December 31st, means that the year is starting from January and ending on December. There are 4 quarters, and January to March will be the first, April to May second quarter, June to September third, and October to December fourth quarter. Okay. However, if the question says that the year ending is on March 31st, okay, then the year starts on April and ends on March next year. So in that case, the first quarter will be from April to May, June to September, October to December, and January to March will be the fourth quarter. In all the cases, the multiplication by months will be the same. In both the cases, whichever year they give you, if they say that the cash has been withdrawn in each quarter, then you'll apply these formulas after seeing that is it withdrawn in the beginning, middle, or end. Okay, so let's do a small illustration on this, very easy one. Tanvi is a partner is a firm. In a firm, calculate the amount of interest on our drawings if the rate is 9% per annum for year ending December 31st. In the following alternative cases, if she withdrew rupees 2000 at the beginning of each quarter, 3000 at the middle of each quarter, and 4000 at the end of each quarter, means Tanvi is withdrawing money in the first case. In fact, in all the cases, she is withdrawing four times in a year. First, she withdrew in the beginning of each quarter. In the second case, she withdrew in the middle, and in the third case, in the end. So let's calculate the interest on drawings. So in the first case, Tanvi withdraws 2000 at the beginning of each quarter. So the month will be 2.5. Now Tanvi is withdrawing how many times in a year? Four times in a year. So she is withdrawing rupees 2000 how many times? Four times. So we don't multiply the drawings by 12 but by 4 into rate of percent 9% into how much? Into 7.5 by 12. So 2000 into 4 8000 into 9% divided by 12 into 7.5. So interest on drawings 450. The second case, she withdrew the money in the middle of each quarter. So again 3000 has been withdrawn four times in a year. So 3000 into 4 into 9% into middle, right? So 6 by 12. So the interest comes to 3000 into 4 12,000 into 9% divided by 12 into 6 is equal to 540. Last case, in the end of each quarter. So she has withdrawn 4000 each quarter, means 4 quarter into 9% into 4.5 by 12. 4000 into 4 into 9% divided by 12 into 4.5, again 540. So what are the total drawings? Okay, so no total in this because this was just a situation. The drawings have been made by only one partner in different situations, so you don't have to total, you send the amount individually. If this was the case, then 450 will be credited to the PL appropriation account. If this was the case middle, then this is the amount, and likewise. So what if they tell you that a certain amount of money has been withdrawn each quarter, not middle, not end, not beginning. They just say that a certain amount of money has been withdrawn each quarter. What do we do? Think. Now, what did we used to do that in the previous classes when we calculated interest on drawings in simple cases that a partner has withdrawn rupees 5000 every month. So what did we used to do? 5000 every month, right? So 5000 into 12 into suppose rate of interest is 6% into 6 by 12. So in the case of quarters also, what do we do? We just multiply it by 6 by 12. So if suppose 10,000 has been withdrawn by a partner in each quarter, so 10,000 into 4 into 6% into 6 by 12. Okay, I'm not calculating because this is just an example to show you that what is to be done. If they give you in simple languages, not middle, end or beginning, but they just give you that a certain amount of money has been withdrawn each month or each quarter, then you just multiply it by 12. So those were some examples, and for today this will be your homework assignment. And please be sure to send me your homework assignments on the given email. Also, if you have any queries, you can also ask me in the given email. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.